Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking through my thought process and explaining why I'm making all of the decisions that I am making in a ranked game of the final. So first up, this is just going to cover one fight. You can see this is like a 1 minute long video, and I'm just going to talk about all of the things that I do in this fight that allow us to win it, basically. So first up, this door is good off, and the door behind it is good off as well. So I don't know of any way of getting to my teammates, and I don't really want to destroy the goo, because the goo in that position is probably quite good. Like, if I can't get into this room, then it's going to be good that the enemies can't get it into the room either, unless they waste a couple frag grenades or an RPG on trying to get rid of the goo, right? So I don't want to blow this goo up, even though I'm away from my teammates, which you never really want to be as a medium. Like, as a light, it's okay to flank. As a heavy, even, it's pretty okay to flank. But when you're playing defensive medium with healing beam and defibrillator, you don't want to be away from your teammates. You always want to be quite close to them. So there's going to be some bad decisions and some good decisions in this fight. And one of the bad decisions in it was that I'm not with my teammates here, right? So I go at this door and I'm going to see orange or salmon. It's salmon. They start shooting me and I just run away. Absolutely no point to take shots on the enemies there. I just run downstairs. It doesn't seem like they're following me. I take a peek upstairs to see what they're doing. I take a shot at that salmon, and then I just come back down. So with this shotgun, you always have to make sure you've got like full ammo, because it goes real quick. So like after every shot, you basically have to dip to cover and reload, unless you're like pumping shots into people, but generally that's not going to happen. So I see another salmon up here. I peeked that time with the gas barrel, and the reason for that is I'm going to throw it and then blow it up to try and get some gas damage on them. I could have just shot them normally, but I liked doing that because it looks fancy and makes me feel good when I hit the gas barrel. So teammate gets an assist there, so I don't really know how he was able to see that person. Maybe the goo isn't there anymore. I actually don't know, and I didn't really think about that so much in-game at this point. But one orange was eliminated. Now the thing is, this whole team is medium, so one was just eliminated. I'm going to peek to the left here, and then I see two of them, and I see one getting defibbed as well when I do that flick after that shot. So I took a shot at someone, I hit it, and now I'm probably going to try and get to cover. The thing is, there's gas here, so this would be a nice spot to kind of retreat, but I don't really want to go through the gas in case they follow me, and then I'll be super low. So what I do is I try and get to this cover, then I'm like, okay, there's gas, and now this goo is going to get destroyed as well, meaning I'm just going to be in a really bad position. So I see this door over here with this nice little exit sign, and I'm like, you know what? Why didn't I try and get out of this situation? Luckily, no one chases me here, but I did try and throw a pyro barrel in case they started chasing me, and I was going to try and blow that up. And again, I'm still super far away from my teammates here, but it's kind of okay because I'm not dying. It's only going to be bad if you die. But because I'm in like a flanking position, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to flank here, right? I'm predicting the orange team is still here because they would have just defibbed, right? And they don't have a whole lot of time left on the cash out. So they're probably still in this room, probably still trying to deal with my teammates because my teammates are low now. The goo here is gone. And I think the goo at the other door is gone as well. So they're probably focusing on my teammates. This is going to be a good opportunity to peek this angle and see who's there. So I see three oranges. One is getting healed, and then one is healing the one that's getting healed, obviously. And I'm going to shoot the one that's closest because this is a shotgun, and shotguns are going to do more damage to the person that's closest, right? And also it's going to be slightly easier to hit the shot. So I peek, I shoot, I pump it. So note here, when I'm shooting, and when I have to like lever action the shotgun, I don't know how you say that. When I have to like pump the shotgun, it's not a pump, I know, but when I have to like chuck the shotgun, I dart to cover here to this door because you never want to stay fully in cover. I mean, fully out of cover with this shotgun or like with the revolver or something like that. With the AKM or the FCAR, you can, because you're like always doing damage. But when you're not doing damage, like when you're reloading or chucking the shotgun, you have to get back to cover. So if I just go back a little bit here, you're going to see that I peek, shoot, go back to cover, shoot, go back to cover, shoot, go back to cover. And now I'm going to say what's happening this time because I didn't really do that before. Oh, it goes back 10 seconds if I press that button. That's okay. So I just get some damage on this medium, and I always try and shoot the same one because A, I can see their health bar, so it's going to be slightly easier to see them, and also because I'm actually going to get a pick. It's going to be much better for you to try and focus one enemy and kill one enemy instead of like hitting 3 shots and 3 different enemies there, because it's just going to be harder to deal with. So now I've got 3 shots left in the shotgun. I peek again. I missed that one, and now I've got 2 shots left in the shotgun. And I'm like, okay, I'm not too confident about that. I might get someone low and then not be able to finish them off. So I throw some frag grenades. I see there's 2 of them here still. I'm thinking they might have another defibrillator, so they might try and get another teammate up. And these frag grenades are just going to be very, very, very valuable because I'm going to get some splash damage with this, right? A teammate dies here, and I'm going to throw my other frag grenade instead of defibbing because I'm pretty confident that both of those enemies are low and I'm going to be able to finish them off. So you could defib your teammate here, but you could also just not. This is like a very okay place to not defib. I'm able to get that pick because of the frag grenade. I got them super low, and then the frag grenade finished them off, so that does add a lot of value there. And now there's 2 left. I get the last hit on 1 because they were low from getting hit before. And unfortunately, another teammate was defibrillated. Another enemy, rather, was defibrillated. And I'm just going to, like, push him because he's super duper low. I do reload a little bit first so I can actually finish them off. And I am going to hit this last shot. Then I have to reload again. And then it's just the person that was recently defibbed. They have to reload too, so that's a little bit fortunate. But I was getting to cover anyway. And I am able to finish off the last enemy. And we win the fight. So we get the cash out and also we wiped orange there. So that was like a super, super smooth fight. I played very well, and also I got 5 kills. And I'm going to go back to the start here. Basically, not being with my team here was a very poor decision just at the start of the fight. Since the very start of the fight to like very near the end of the fight, I was not with my team. And like, you don't want to do that. You never really want to not be by your team. But I make the best of a bad situation here, which you're going to have to do a lot when you play this game. I'm like, okay, I'm flanking, I'm on my own, I've got to survive on my own and also do some damage so it's not a 3v2 on my teammates. I've got to provide a good flank here. So that's the situation I'm giving, that's the hand I'm dealt, right? And I've got to play my cards well. So I get an assist there, teammate must have just done well getting a pick. And then I peek this angle, that teammate got defibbed, that enemy got defibbed, and now I just flank again. So, you know, I think I get 1 shot off there. I try and make sure I'm not being followed. I reload down the stairs for safety, and now I see my teammates getting low. I see them getting shot here, so I'm going to just flank, because this seems like a very, very good opportunity to flank, because they're probably still in this room. And now I'm going to throw some frag grenades because maybe it's a little bit hard to hit them there because sometimes the closer they are, the harder they are to hit with like a very tight spread weapon. Frag grenades do very, very well. Able to finish another one off. It just takes 1 shot. This person I get super low. I think I just missed the 2nd shot. And then I'm able to finish them off as well. Teammate does very well to just res the other teammate as well. A lot of people get tunnel vision there and then it's like a 2v2. But they made it like a 3v2 and then a 3v1 afterwards, and that was just meant it was a lot easier to finish the last couple of enemies as well. So very, very good from the teammate there as well, just resing, and they also got a couple of picks. But that was just a very, very, very smooth fight, basically. And yeah, just wanted to talk about it a little bit, so there you go. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.